Good evening, and welcome to this broadcast where we are going to discuss the second part of the Islamization or Fulanization of Nigeria. This evening, we are going to discuss the second part of what we talked this afternoon. Welcome. You are watching live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1. You are watching live and direct on YouTube. You are watching live and direct on Twitter. You are watching live and direct on Twitch. And I have to tell you that it is time. We know that some of you already may have the knowledge of the reason for public announcement of the alliance of all terrorist groups in Nigeria coming together for a common purpose. You see, the common purpose is what? The common purpose is for the Islamic State in Nigeria. And I believe by now, some of you may understand what is going on. So the battle for Nigeria has begun. That is what it means. You see, everything is face by face, step by step. It is in phases. The phase where they are now is the phase they should be next year, 2020. So that phase now is what they are already, trying to, or they have actually invoked the phase of this civil war. So those of you who may read Governor Zulum's statement, as you can see, the Governor Zulum's statement that no part of Borno state is under insurgents' control. I want you people to understand that the game have changed, and they are now focusing on the southern Nigeria. So it is going to be very, very bloody. It is going to be very, very disturbing. And in the next 6 months, all of you in the southern Nigeria must be ready to live or die. That is exactly what is going to happen. So the insurgency are going to start the crusade in the southern Nigeria. And not that they are coming from the north. No, they don't need to come from the north because they are already in the southern Nigeria. So when you hear people shouting and raising alarm that insurgents, they are trying to penetrate into southern Nigeria, what has happened today is to tell you that they have actually arrived, they are ready, and it is time to unleash the final jihad that is going to be very, very deadly. You may have seen a lot of disturbing images from the other part of their jihadist attack and all that. You have not seen it yet. It is now you are going to see. But by the grace of God, we are going to defeat them. We are going to defeat them. We are going to defeat the terrorists. We are going to defeat the Nigeria security terrorist army in uniform. We are going to defeat the police. We are going to defeat the DSS. We are going to defeat Nigeria state, and we are going to have our independence. For those of you who do not understand what is going on, for those of you who always think that what we are saying is just ordinary propaganda, let me tell you this evening how it is going to work, what is going to happen. Now, the alliance of this Boko Haram and all other terrorist group in Nigeria has formed is to publicly declare jihad, and the jihad have started. Now, to also let you understand that when I say no single northerner and is a Muslim, anybody from northern Nigeria and a Muslim will always be very comfortable in Islamic State in Nigeria than staying in the current setup of Nigeria, in the current state where you have the so-called secular state. So they are going to be very, very comfortable in that Islamic State of Nigeria. Now, for those of you who do not understand what is going on, the comments coming from the northern leaders, from the governors, from other parts of Nigeria will tell you, and if you are very, very sensible enough, you will understand from which angle they are coming from. Now, I want to ask you a question. What makes you think that Boko Haram that have attempted to capture the air base in Kaduna, the Air Force base in Kaduna, is not holding any territory in Borno State? Do you believe that? What makes you think that a terrorist group that have overrun several military formations in the northeast do not hold any control of any territory in northeast of Nigeria? What makes you think like that? If you actually think that the territory of the northeast of Nigeria is not under the control of this Islamic State and its terrorists, then you are one of the biggest dundee we have in Nigeria. The truth is that the terrorist group are controlling the major part of the northeast. And let me tell you also, you see, not just the 12th state of the north, the 12th state of the north that is under Sharia law are controlled by the terrorists. So if you think that Boko Haram is not holding any territory in the northeast, my brother, think again. I want to change the way you think this evening. Let me tell you, the entire 12 northern state, the entire 12 northern state that have Sharia law in as their law, they are all under the control of Boko Haram. Now, they don't need to tell you that. They have done that job. They have finished the phase of exterminating every other ethnic group or different faith that they feel should be an obstacle to the colonization of Nigeria. They have done that. So the phase they are now is the phase of facing the entire southern Nigeria. And if you are close to any governor in the south, I'm not telling you to tell them, I'm not telling you to send the video to them. You can send this video to them, but what I'm telling you is that they will never listen to you because some of them have sold their conscience. Some of them will never ever believe that the terrorists are coming. Some of them will never ever believe that there is insurgency or there's going to be insurgency in the southern Nigeria. Even when America have raised their alarm and have told them the intelligence report they received is that these people are coming to the south. Now, the question I want to ask them is, this intelligence report that the terrorists are trying to penetrate the southern Nigeria, is it credible enough? The answer is yes, it is credible. Now, the question is, okay, if it is credible enough, now, why would the northern governors, especially the Borno state governor, whose convoy has been attacked severally, will come today to say no part of Borno is under insurgent control? Remember, this was somebody. I saw a message that I think that interests me. Somebody say one Ibibio brother who is a barrister is going up and down saying Igbo are apologizing to who? I don't read that message because this system I'm using does not allow me to read all the messages. That Ibibio man name is Barrister Atta going and saying that Igbo are apologizing. I do not want to talk about Ibibio or anything. What I'm discussing this evening is that I have come here to tell you that the battle for the colonization of Nigeria has just begun by this declaration of alliance, publicly declaring alliance of all terrorist groups. It means that the battle for the Nigeria colonization has begun. And the earlier you wake up, the better for you. It is not time to come and say what another barrister is saying. Let us focus on this message I have brought to you this evening. So now the thing here is that why would this governor of Borno State, whose convoy has been attacked severally, will now come today to say no single territory in Borno State is under Boko Haram control? Do you know why? Because they have done their job, they have done their propaganda job, they have done their mathematics, and it is time to shift all the terrorists, including the army, to the southern Nigeria. So those of you who want to defeat one Nigeria, you may end up dying. You may end up dying from ambush of these terrorists. You may end up, and by the time they will actually allow us to, to come out with our ESN and our defense force and our volunteers, our volunteer force. By that time, they must have died. Even prominent Nigerians must have been killed. Go and mark my word today. They are at a point they are going to allow the ESN to come out. They are going to allow all kind of defense or volunteers to come out, because it is going to be bigger than what they ever imagined. And by the time our ESN will come out, by the time our volunteer force, the Southern Volunteer Force, Yoruba and Biafra Volunteer Force will come out, by that time, a prominent or many prominent Southerners may have been killed. I want all of you, what I'm telling you now is a first-hand intelligence report I am giving to you now. What I want to tell you now is that I want everybody to go back to and watch Dr. Lafia revolution, although he has been shut up by threats and all that. I want you to go back and listen to Dr. Lafia's revolution, when he revealed that by 2022 they are going to be visiting prominent Southerners and they will be assassinating them. The point here is that they are not going to be visiting them, they are not going to be even visiting them, but they will be assassinating them as they go out for whatever public function or drive from their homes and all that. They are going to be assassinating them. Why would they be assassinating the people? They'll be assassinating them to create fear. They'll be assassinating them to weaken those who they believe, to weaken the area, region that they believe that those people have a the stronghold, or that the people of that region listen to them. So the point here is that when this thing is going to happen, it is going to happen by the time the people that may be remaining in the southern Nigeria will wake up to say, okay, now OPC come out, now ESN come out. By the time the Southeast governors will realize what is happening, maybe two of them may have been killed. Maybe, prominent people in their government may have been killed. And who is going to kill them? The people from the northern Nigeria. Who is going to kill them? The Islamists from the northern Nigeria. Who is going to kill them? The people that are their counterparts in the north. The counterparts in the north are governors. The counterparts in the north are the commissioners. These are the people who are going to sponsor the killing that is going to start, that is going to happen in the next 6 months in the southern Nigeria. Now, don't get me wrong. I said, as I speak to you now, the 12th northern state is already an Islamic state is already an Islamic state. And they have had meetings with all the terrorist group in the northern Nigeria, and have also planned that all terrorists must move to the southern Nigeria. They must move to southern Nigeria and unleash the jihad. And listen to what I'm saying. It is going to be very, very deadly. It is going to be very deadly. It is going to be very brutal. So, and by the time you realize it in the south and ask Eastern Security Network to come out, by the time you realize it in the south and ask OPC and ask the volunteers we have to come out, they must have killed prominent people that the southern Nigeria, it would take them ages and ages to have people like that. But what do you think that people like that will stand to gain in this age? When actually what is going on now, none of them are speaking up. When nobody can speak, if they die, we shouldn't even worry. Because this is the time they should come and speak. When all the soldiers are transferred to the southern Nigeria, all the Boko Haram, repentant Boko Haram are transferred to the southern Nigeria to start this killing, to start this jihad. The people who are supposed to talk are not talking. Now, do you know one of the disturbing things is that these elders from the southern Nigeria, they will gather themselves and say, "Oh, we are giving condition." Somebody say, who will ask ESN to come out? Go and mark my word. Go and mark my word. The leaders in the southeast are going to ask ESN to come out. They are going to beg for ESN to come out. Believe me. Go and mark my word today. Go and mark it today. Today is the 27th of June 2021. What is going to happen in the next 6 months will compel the people to ask the ESN to come out. I'm not just talking about the ESN alone. It's not ESN alone. I'm saying they are going to also ask the volunteer forces, the Oduduwa and Biafra, the volunteer forces to come out. They are going to also ask OPC to come out. They are going to also ask any other militia, whatever you can call it, to come out. Because what is going to happen in the south will be the most brutal war you have seen. Believe me, it is going to be very deadly. It is going to be very, very, very deadly. Now the question is, why are they not doing something now? Why are the leaders in the southern Nigeria are not doing something now? Why are they not doing something now? Are they not seeing it? Are they not seeing it happening? You know, is it when the whole place will be surrounded, they are going to come out and say ESN should come out? The ESN people you are hunting, you are following and looking for, sending air bombardments to them. You know, we also know that they say that they are going to get a delivery of the Tukuno aircraft by next month. Let me also tell you that Tukuno aircraft will be used in the southern Nigeria. Now, they are laying foundation to tell you that there is no Boko Haram anymore in the north. What sense does it make you when actually they have become very strong and stronger than you think that you ever can imagine? And just when they form alliances, just when they have come together to join forces, that is when the governor of Borno State is coming to tell you no territory in Borno is under the control of insurgents. That is a propaganda. That is a lie. It is a lie. Of course, in another sense, it is completely lie because they are in control of his government. In fact, he is one of them. He is one of them. Now, let me tell you what the governor said. For those of you who do not understand, the governor said no part of Borno is under insurgent control. Governor Baba Ganazulu of Borno State has said that no part of the state is under the control of Boko Haram insurgents. According to him, all the stories alluding that in social media are not true. This is a governor. This is a governor whose convoy has been attacked twice. And all those attacks were to be blackmail. It's just a propaganda. Are you listening to me? Barely how many days after the alliance of Boko Haram, the governor is coming to tell you this. This is to show you that don't concentrate on any war. Do not bring the Tukuno aircraft to Borno State. Boko Haram is no longer in charge. It's a lie because they are also in the Islamic State already. The Borno State is under Sharia law. Sharia law is the same thing as Islamic State. So they have already accepted the Sharia and they have accepted the Islamic State. They have accepted what Boko Haram represent. They have accepted what all the terrorist group in the north represent. So it is time to shift their manpower. It is time to shift their brutality, the killing and the war to the southern Nigeria. And that is what is going to happen. Now, let me also tell you that there was a news some time ago, was it 2 days ago or so, or 3 days ago, that some people try to bomb Anglican church or to attack Anglican church in some places like that. I don't know whether it is the south or somewhere in the southeast that they plan to attack Anglican church. Let me also tell you that the policeman that killed families in Enugu State is a Fulani man. Are you aware of that? Are you aware that the policeman that opened fire and killed and wiped even his neighbors from Enugu State, that the man is a Fulani man? Do you hear anything about it? Have you heard the news media talking about it so much? Do you even see the name? Do you see them posting his picture? Have you seen his picture anywhere? We want people to show us the picture of that man. We want people to show the picture of the policeman who killed family, wiped away family, shooting them, and they want to claim that it was a known gunman before they busted him, before God saved one of the victims to tell the story. So do you see the picture anywhere? The picture is not anywhere. But let me tell you, if it happens to be a Biafran that did that thing, out of whatever influence or control, you will see the picture will be everywhere on social media. The channel television will show the picture, the Guardian will show the picture, the Vanguard will show the picture, the leadership, Daily News, everybody will show the picture. Twitter everywhere will be flooded with the picture of the police person who killed Biafrans. But you know what? Because he is a Fulani man. He is a Fulani man and you don't see it anywhere. In fact, as I'm talking to you today, many people in Nigeria do not even know the name of the person. Nobody. It's only those who follow the news very well, who know what, who have interest in reading the news that actually know the name of the policeman, to know that the policeman is a Fulani man. Some of you don't know. Some of you watching me today, you don't even know the name of the Fulani man. You don't know the name. You don't know the name. Let me even ask some of you a question. Some of you watching me now, can you tell us the name of the policeman that killed people in Enugu State? We want to know, please. I will give 1 minute or 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes. I want to read. Let me know. Let me see the name. Let me see the name of the policeman that killed people in Enugu State. Do you know the name? If you know the name, please write it. I want to read the name. Please tell me the name. I don't know the name. I don't know the name. Please tell me the name. His name is Mohammed. Name is Ahmed Asabi. Okay, somebody say Ahmed Asabi. Let us. We are not joking. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. This is something that other people should know. So please, if you are watching this broadcast today, we have over 1,000 something watching, 703 watching on this YouTube. We have 700 something watching on YouTube, and I don't know how many people are watching from other sources. But anyway, so can you tell us? Somebody said the network is poor, but you can hear me. You can hear me. So tell us, what is the name? What is the name of the policeman that killed people in Enugu State? We want to know the name. In fact, we are not even talking about the picture. You cannot see the picture anywhere. You can't see the picture anywhere. We want us to show us the picture. Even the people, even the Biafrans in his own compound don't have his picture. So can you show us the picture? They didn't publish his name. Why? Why did they publish his name? They didn't publish his name because he is a Fulani. He's a Fulani man. He is part of those who are going to commit the biggest genocide in the next 6 months to come. If you think what you are seeing now is something that you are going to live with, my brother, wait. The next 6 months in the southern Nigeria will be brutal. The next 6 months in the southern Nigeria will be very, very brutal. And like I said, if that man was to be alive and, had his way, that he was not arrested, he will be part of those who are going to unleash this mayhem I'm talking about. But they have removed him. He's now -1. But believe me, there are hundreds and hundreds of that policeman in the south now, as I'm talking to you, in uniform. There are hundreds and hundreds of him in the military. There are hundreds and hundreds of him in the police. There are hundreds and hundreds of him in the DSS. You see this Abba Kairi that goes about, claiming he gets charm from one African country. You see Abba Kairi. Abba Kairi cannot go to Kaduna State, where they tried to hijack the Air Force base in Kaduna just 2 days ago. Yesterday was Saturday. They attacked Kaduna, Air Base in Kaduna, Air Force Base in Kaduna. The Boko Haram want to take over Air Force Base. You can't see Abba Kairi there. Do you know why he's in the east? And believe me, that is where he's going to die. Go and mark my word today, 27th day of June 2021. That Abba Kairi, that idiot, that terrorist in police uniform, he is going to die in Biafra. He is going to die. If he did not die in Biafra, know that Biafra blood are useless. He is going to die in Biafra. Let him continue. But you cannot see him going to Zamfara State. And when we challenge him, you know what he did? He started posting pictures. He went to his Facebook page and he started posting pictures of where they have went to operation. He even posted a picture of Evans, the kidnapper. He posted a picture of other places they went to arrest people. He posted a picture of people in the north. He posted a picture that it is a lie when they say that he is. Now we are asking him, when have we seen Abba Kairi chasing Fulani in Benue State? When have we seen Abba Kairi chasing Boko Haram in Borno State? When have we seen Abba Kairi go to Sambisa Forest? We want to see his picture where he go to Sambisa Forest to look for Shekau. He cannot do that. No. He don't fight terrorists. He fights people who were trained to fight terrorists. What he does is to come to Eastern Nigeria. Let me tell you also, do you remember the kidnapper, Wadume? Do you remember the Caliphate kidnapper, Wadume? Have you heard about him? When Abba Kairi was sharing the picture of those he arrested, go to his page. Go to Abba Kairi Facebook page. When he was sharing the picture of those he arrested, telling you that it is a lie that when they say he's only arresting people in the south, when he was sharing the page of the picture of those he arrested, did you see the picture of Wadume? I am asking you. Did you see the picture of Wadume in his profile? Did you see the picture of Wadume in his page? The Wadume profile or picture is not there. I want to ask you, did you see the picture of Wadume? Please, this is very important. Did you see the picture of Wadume? He cannot share the picture of Wadume. Did you also see the picture of the military men that went to rescue Wadume in his page? I want to, you see, what I'm telling you now, I want you to go to his page. But don't be surprised, because as I am talking this thing now, he's watching me. Or his agents, they are watching me. And then after that, he will go and edit it and put the page there. But we have it. He didn't put it there. He didn't put Wadume. He didn't put the military men there. Because you know what? They are nowhere to be found. Have you ever heard about Wadume after the arrest? The answer is no. You are all in Nigeria. You are all in Nigeria. Did you hear that Wadume was in court? Did you hear that Wadume has been sentenced? Did you hear that the military men who went to rescue Wadume and they were arrested, that they have been sentenced to jail or they took them to court? Did you hear that? You cannot hear that. And Abba Kairi wanted to share picture to prove of the people they have arrested. To prove what they are. I want, as I'm talking to you now, open Abba Kairi's Facebook page. He posted all the arrests, especially the important arrests they have made. He posted it on Facebook when he came under attack. I want you to go and check. Is Wadume there? Wadume is not there. Do you know the reason Wadume is not there? Wadume is not there because Wadume is the Caliphate kidnapper. Do you know why the military men who went to rescue Wadume is not there? The military men who want to rescue Wadume is not there because the aim, they are not regarded as anything they do so long as they are from the Caliphate. They can never be held responsible for it. But you see the picture of what is his name, Dume. You see the picture of Dume from Biafra. a kidnapper. The picture is there. The picture is there. And somebody asked about Sabiru Kosokoto. Where is he? Is Kabiru Sokoto dead? Is Sabiru Kosokoto dead? Thank you for that. Did you see the Sabiru Kosokoto picture in Abakaya's wall? You cannot see it. You cannot see it. The picture you see are the people they paraded. The people they claim, the Fulani they claim they parade. These are the things I want everybody to be thinking about. Now, what is Abakari doing now? Abakari is thinking that he has some magic from Cotonou. Is it from Cotonou or from Ghana? He think he went and get this Fulani magic. So he want to be using it to go to neutralize the people who will be defending the land of Biafra when their men will come to attack us. As I'm talking to you today, 27th day of June 2023, they are attacking and killing people in Nusuka. Do you know that they killed in Nusuka today? They killed in a place. Fulani invaded a village called Ubonetiti. Ubonetiti as just 2 hours ago. Either 2 hours ago or 3 hours ago, Fulani invaded Ubolo Ekiti and they killed people. They kidnapped two persons in Ubolo Ekiti, Ubolo Ekiti also in Nusuka, in Enugu State. Will you see Abakari there? As I'm talking to you now, this is not, I don't think this is in the news already. This is not in the news. I am telling you now for the very first time, what I have just told you now is not in the news. They killed people in Ubolo Ekiti this evening. This evening, before the villagers came out and they ran away. They have succeeded in killing 2 people. They kidnapped 2 persons as well. And believe me, they are going to come back again this evening. This night, they are going to come back. So if you know that you have people living in Ubolo Titi, Ubolo or something like that, I want you to pick your phone and call them. Let no one sleep at his, in his house this evening. Let no one sleep at home. Let no one sleep at home. That is what your governors have done. That is what your security personnel have done. That is what Abakari cannot do. That is what your Ugwanye cannot do. That is what the policeman who shoots families in Enugu State cannot do. So if you have people in Ubolo Titi or Ubolo Afo, pick your phone and call them. Let them not sleep today. I am telling you, if they didn't come back today, they are going to come back. If they don't come back this night, they are going to come back again, maybe tomorrow. Because do you know why? Do you know why they were able to chase them? Do you know why somebody are going and you are preaching shawarma gospel to us here? I don't understand what is shawarma gospel. So, Oga, you know all these killings are going on and you are preaching shawarma gospel to us here. I don't know whether this person is actually referring to me, Matt Ira. I don't know whether you are actually referring to me or you are responding to something else, because you said if I know all these killings are going on. All these killings are going on, and that is the reason why we have the ESN. But the government, with your leaders who are corrupt and compromised, would not allow our ESN to operate and engage these terrorists coming to kill our people. So if that is for me, then I'm responding to you. And the killing is going on, and that is the reason why I am coming twice a day to make a broadcast to inform people of what is going on. The killing is going on, and that is the reason why I am coming. That is the reason why we have done everything to make sure that we put the necessary security in place to defend our land against these killers. So yes, we are doing something. But the question is, what are your government doing? The question is, what are those you elected into for a political position doing in Nigeria? What are the governors you worship like God doing? What are your local government chairmen doing? What are the people you respect, the Igwes and all the chiefs in your villages doing? What are they doing? That is the question you should be asking yourself. Is it me? Is it me that are somewhere trying to do what I can do to create awareness and bring you out of Nigeria, that you are holding responsible for the killing going on? It is not me. You have to hold your people who are living in Nigeria, and whenever they hear us telling this security report and raising this alarm, they overlook it. And after they overlook it, they will see Fulani will come and kill and go. So if you come and say, what are we doing? And you are pointing finger at me, pointing finger at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, pointing finger at RPOB, you are the biggest fool of this century. Because you shouldn't be pointing finger at us. The people should be pointing finger at those who, after we have done everything to secure our land, what they do is to bring military aircraft to start bombarding the people we trained to defend our land. So you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed that in Imo State, a governor that even, let us even, the administrator that was not elected came on board, and instead of you to point your finger at that governor, what you do is to come and point finger, what are we preaching here? What are we preaching here? You should be ashamed of yourself. And if you are in Nigeria, Amadioha will compel them to visit you. Everybody that is not taking straight, that you are not holding responsible, the people you are supposed to hold responsible, believe me, you can never escape it. You can never escape it. One day, you will never escape the atrocities. You will never escape the attack. You will never escape the wrath of God. You will never escape it. They must visit you one way or the other. You understand? So what we are saying here is that we give us the possibility, stop attacking ESN. Stop attacking ESN. So that when these people come, we are going to engage them. We are not begging you to give us arms and ammunition. Allow our ESN to protect our land. You are afraid. Afraid of what? You are afraid. I don't know even what. You see, the problem is that whether you have security or you don't have security, they are going to come. Have they not been killing people in Benue State? Have they not been killing people in Zamfara State? Have they not been killing people in other parts of Nigeria? And they have been killing everywhere. But you know what they do in our own land? What they do in our own land is that they have come to do to make them have soft landing, so that they will come and neutralize ESN. They will come and bomb ESN, so that by the time these people come and start attacking, you will be helpless. That is what they have come to do. And let me tell you, they are not going to succeed. You will see the way we are going to engage them. But go and mark it in the next 6 months. In the next 6 months to come, you will be shocked what is going to happen in the southern Nigeria. And these your leaders who are despising the ESN, they will beg. They are going to beg when they have assassinated one or two prominent leaders trying to weaken the south or the southeast or the south or whatever. Then your eyes will open. Your eyes will open, and it is going to happen. Well, watch it. It is not even, in fact, this one, it is already a known fact that from 2022, their plan was to start assassinating prominent Southerners. And this was not coming from somebody that talks anyhow. This was a confession, a intelligence report given to Dr. Lafia. And they are now implementing it. And all these governors that you go to meeting with, all these northern governors, all these northern politicians, they are indirectly supporting the killing going on in Nigeria. If you don't know that. If you don't know that, know it now. Let us even read. Let us read, continue to read what this man said for you to understand where your problem is coming from. Now, let me show you. This man called Zulum, he continued. Zulum stated this at the Cultural Diversity Day. Did you hear that? So now, even the northern governors have started talking about Cultural Diversity Day. Oh my God. Did you see it? Cultural Diversity Day. I want you people to see. I don't know whether you are going to see this. Cultural Diversity Day. Look at it. Cultural Diversity Day. So the northern governors have started talking about cultural diversity. You see it? They have started talking about cultural diversity. Are you people hearing it? This man said, somebody says 6 months is too far. Now let us give them and see what will happen. So, see, I want you to listen. This paper report says Zulum stated this at the Cultural Diversity Day with the them convergence to dialogue, recover and develop Bama Emirate held at the Shehu of Bama Palace. You see, diversity, cultural diversity. They have started deceiving people in the north. They have started preaching in the north too, as we are preaching and educating people with diversity, which is very, very dangerous in Nigeria. They have now, take it up themselves, and they are going to north to start to preach a different diversity because they don't hear listening to our English. They don't listen to what we are doing. So those in primitive places in the north, these governors have started going to. They even have cultural diversity day. Are you seeing? Cultural diversity day. They have started though. Now let us continue. Let us continue. He said the insurgents in Abadan and the Guzamala local government area council have been denigrated by the military. The governor, who was represented by the Commissioner of Information, Bakura Jato, said today, event is not about the ongoing insurgency. That the event is no longer about the ongoing insurgency, but to show to the world that it is not about the Boko Haram war, he said. You see that? It is no longer about the Boko Haram war because they are now sending the killers and the terrorists to the southern Nigeria. And your leaders in the southern Nigeria are the biggest idiots not to understand what is going to happen. Now, he noted that through the hard work and the resilience of the Nigeria Armed Forces and other security agencies, with the support of the federal government, Bama recovered from the insurgents in 2016. Are you hearing? In 2016. This man said in 2016. This is a place where the governor could not, Bama. Do you understand that when this man said Bama recovered in 2016, was it not the same Bama that this man, you were watching a Zulu last year? Was it last year or this year? He was telling the military man that why can't you enter Bama? This same Bama. And this man, they went and tell you that it was liberated in 2016. Do you know what this means? What this means is that in 2016, the Bama was handed over completely to Islamic State. So it means that Islamic State is in control of these areas. And like I said, every state in the northern Nigeria that are having Sharia law are already under Islamic State. That is what I want everybody to know this evening. And I'm telling you now that the northern leaders, when this thing is happening, don't say Fulani and Hausa people, because Hausa people have been conquered. They have been conquered. So it is all northerners. Every northerner, without nobody exemption, every northerner who is a Muslim is supporting the movement of Islamization of Nigeria. Every northerner who is a Muslim is supporting Fulanization of Nigeria, because they are going to be more comfortable in an Islamic state of Nigeria than in this secular state. That is exactly what the message I want to pass to you this evening. And for the governor of Borno State to have come openly and publicly to tell you there is no place in the Borno State that is under control of Boko Haram shows you a lot. It should open your eye that the alliance formed by all terrorist groups in Nigeria now is to be focused on the southern Nigeria, who are going to be at the receiving end. You, your brother, families, your leaders, and those you least expected. What do you have to do? It is time you open your eye, because the battle for Nigeria Islamization and Fulamization has started. And in the next 6 months, it is going to be very brutal. It is time to divide Nigeria, otherwise you will all be slaughtered. Before the international community will come in and divide Nigeria, some of you will not be alive to see it. Good night. May God bless you.